Starting point, Ireland are an unbelievable team. Yeah, they have to start that. And they came up against a team, a World Cup class operator in New Zealand. And I hope, and I think Andy Farrell says, I hope it doesn't define this team. This team, I enjoyed watching this team for 2 years. Key moments for me, you didn't have a great first half, clearly. You can see the first 3 pens. You're making errors because the All Blacks brought some levels of physicality perhaps we haven't seen. You got isolated twice. Retallick and Kane picked you off. Don't know where your sweeper was for the chip from Bowden Barrett that led to the first try. It was a long kick. How that ball bounced, how you allowed that ball to bounce, I don't know. Gary could have shifted off and slightly drifted a little bit earlier up the right-hand side when Fainga'anuku gets out of him. He's got inside cover. But that's what a team playing at pace does to you. However, you then dig yourself out of a massive hole. I mean, a massive hole. You get back to 18, 17. Brilliant rugby. And then Mwanga's sheer class. And Keith's talking about Mavaka's foot movement and work off the ball. They go off the top, and I think it gets between Sheehan and Van der Fleer. Jordan runs a lovely inside line, but your system was set up to defend that play. But the way Mo'unga moved his hips, ball in 2 hands, is, if anyone's watching, go back to, if you're a young fly half, or you're a young ball player, go and watch what Mo'unga does to shift left, shift right, look both ways, and walks through your midfield from a set piece, untouched. I think Van der Fleer gets a fingernail on him. Untouched in a World Cup quarter-final. It is a piece of magnificence, and Jordan goes away. But you dig yourself out of another hole. Tell me when you're bored, by the way. You dig yourself out of another hole. You get a penalty try. You're down to 4. New Zealand are down to 14 men. And I've written it down. This is the moment where you lose the game. There's a scrum on the halfway line. New Zealand decide to go into it with 7 men. They don't stack it with 8. They back their team with 7 men. And they win a scrum pen. And the clock rolls down, and 6 minutes of the sin bin are gone as New Zealand run that clock down, and they go 4 clear. And that scrum pen with 7 men, I think, was the moment that it was gone. Ringrose nearly scores on the 29th phase. Geordie Barrett's unbelievable tackle reminded me of Jamie Roberts' tackle on Tommy Bowie in Cardiff about 10 years ago. He defied gravity to be able to get back and make the tackle when I thought Ringrose was in under the post.